Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Hope you're all doing well, having a great day and a great week. So we're here on Noveria. Snowstorm blowing outside there. We just arrived, had an encounter with the security, and let's continue. So as you see, there's where the lift we come up from. So you just take the first stairs on your left. Can look around again once again. Don't really think there's any boxes at the moment. It looks intimidating. As you see, you get this office over here. And there's Barsini again.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Okay, and we want information, so I'm going to ask and investigate.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
You're ignoring the problem. Whether you're joking.
What kind of weather cuts modern communication?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
Convenient.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
You've got that right.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Interesting. Yeah, that's all of that.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
I already like how he sounds, and that is very sarcastic.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
Colonial rubes. What the hell?
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
So once again, that would have been different depending on what your background is. That's cool.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Just for interest sakes, are they not supposed to be aware that he's not the Spectre anymore?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
This guy's really like, as long as it doesn't concern me, it's fine, whatever.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? And you didn't think that was weird?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Well, we can always drive in the Mako.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't play ball, I'm sure someone else here will.
Okay, well, I agree with Ashley, but...
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Oh. Okay, that is all. So, yeah.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can see that. Don't underestimate me.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
I think that's the same.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
Okay, so like I said, that's the same, so let's see.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Okay, so your mission now is to get a pass to leave. Now, there's two quests that you can do to get it, or we can do both. So I'm going to do both, show you how to do that, and we'll take it from there. Nope, no codex. So we can just run up these stairs again, and then we get the merchant.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
You heard already?
News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Okay, so this is the other quest. So you can either do this, or like I say, we're going to do both.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Okay, so as you see here, you can use your charm or your intimidate. I think you need like 3 or 4. It's not very high as far as I remember.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Okay, so I'll do it.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
What are you selling?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Okay, view upgrades. Okay, so none of that.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Okay, and then type, and once again right at the bottom there's a license and Medigel upgrade. This one likes his Titan armor. Oh, I can't even afford that. Okay. And once again...
Greetings, Spectre. Have you
I'm just
brought...
browsing right now.
See,
This
that's the one thing that I
awaits
hate
your
about
return.
Square being skip and then you
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the
accidentally
package?
press.
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Okay, Turian, Krogan. Okay, nothing I want at the moment. So if you want, you can immediately go to Normandy now, but let's just look around a little bit, get some conversation, and then we'll continue with that. If you see, there is the car symbol. Actually, you can't click on it, but there's a garage. Garage, or however you say it.
Spectre, right?
I like this guy, he's kind of friendly.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annihilus. And the Matriarch came through.
You might want to talk to this guy before you actually go speak to Parsini and Annihilus.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Oh, sneaky, that does not sound good.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Annihilus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Annihilus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
You've got one, right?
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
Well, I say I like him. He's kind of friendly and stuff, so...
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Okay, then if you go up the stairs, here's one of the security officers again.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization from Mr. Annihilus. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
I like the renegade one. She's just like, or the renegade one's just like, step aside, get out of the way. Okay, I think I might cut out where I've run back to the Normandy. Here, you're at the Normandy. There's the entrance. And the package is right here.
You're not so tough.
You have no idea.
Good day, Commander. I trust you are behaving yourself? Not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities?
What if I am? Are you my mother? What?
I don't generally get involved in that sort of thing.
No, of course. I thought you'd be too intelligent for such a thing. If you were, I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
Okay, so the rest is the same. That was funny.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
And I am gonna do it a little bit a longer way, but I'll cut out. That's not necessary. Just because of like I want other people in my team and stuff. I'm keeping Liara on my team at the moment because when you go talk to this Annihilus, he actually has something that she has a speech thing for.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met? But then, like I said, once again, in these games, you're like just a stranger walking up to people like, can I help you?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Always the important question, what's my reward?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Okay, so Paragon this is illegal, but I'm gonna do it. Like I say, that is one thing that like kind of annoys me with these quest games, where you need quests for experience and stuff. It's like, why would you make it that you don't want to do it? But like I say, if you feel it's morally wrong or something, then you can just say you don't want to do it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I quit. Okay.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
So this one I would hang back and not do at the moment until you've got very high or the maximum charm or intimidate. You need pretty high for this to succeed. Okay, and then Lorik Queen or whatever his name is.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Spectre? Me? No! Shepard, Alliance Navy.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Okay, sounds good, but first we investigate.
Why didn't Analeas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
I wonder if I should have done the investigation things first. Let's see.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Okay, so if you want to do this quest, then Paragon, I can't do that, is out. Do not do that. I'll figure something out, but like they're gonna shoot at me, so I'll shoot back. Or you can say they're crooked.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Okay, so let's see if I can get those other investigation things still.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Okay, so here we go. Let's see.
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Are you referring to the blizzard?
Of course. What else would I be referring to?
Candy crap.
I heard there was an accident.
There have been unseemly rumors circulating along the lines of ancient evil and plague from distant suns. Amusing, no? Someone watches too many bad horror vids.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
So, like I said, there's a conversation. I don't know if she's got more.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant peak 15.
Okay, so I think that's it.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
This guy's funny. Okay, so I'm just going back to the normally to change crew, so I'll cut back when I'm here again. So I am going to talk to the Hanar merchant now. I'm going to be mean to him.
Do you have the package? The customer grows restless.
Okay, so you're not giving it to him, you're not telling him no, you're telling him keeping it.
Change of plans. I've decided to keep it myself. You cannot do that. Inamorda will be furious with this one.
This one wants the other to leave now.
Okay, and he'll still trade with you. Which is funny enough, but anyways. So then you just make your way back to the lobby. Okay, so first off, you can go up these steps. And talk to this guy if you want.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Okay, I might have done this in the wrong order, but there should be a Krogan here that you can talk to with the stuff that you're keeping. Okay, let's see this one. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Okay, so that's a journal. Doctor at risk. So this one is, if you want, you can use it to switch off drones, but once again then it's less XP. So probably come back afterwards.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene, he got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum Keratin Nard Eegi Bella Anoleus. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Now, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fellow to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
There's some interesting information there.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
That's another one of those. So if you...
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on things straight.
Full benefits, of course.
No, sure, the company takes care of its own. Full insurance, pay vacations, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort then? At the equator? Bounce backing, diving, an accredited ASA Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire the view.
What is bounce backing, just for interest? Anything back here? Nope. Looks pretty. Okay, so then we just make our way back to the garage parking lot. No, I think that's not correct. I don't think it's a parking lot. Wrong way. So as you see now, this place is open where it wasn't before. Which takes up almost the whole screen. Okay, so this next part is you can either use your intimidate or charm to get through again, but I'm gonna fight them. More XP loot.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Okay, so like I says, you can say you're here illegal, or you can't take us if you've got enough.
I don't have time for this. Get the hell out of here or I'll start shooting.
You want to cause trouble?
Just remember to check your equipment. Okay, so as you see down here is weapons locker. And then just outside where I got that, here's another one. And although these looks like they're searchable, they're not. Let's just see here. There's a upgrade kit. And that's still my 2 little points. Now, this is where you need encryption, so if you don't have it, then bring someone with that has it. So that's one of the reasons why I actually chose Infiltrator. There is this crate. I have to admit, part of me hates these great things that look like you can search them, that standing the whole place full. Get the wall safe. And medikit. And then the information. Yep, there we go.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Your point? I like the Paragon one. Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
Oh, I'm glad I brought Rex. Bring it on.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Wow, I'm missing horribly. There we go. There we go. That's better. Nice level. It is a little bit annoying how the AI shoots at nothing but the wall. Just remember to get the equipment. No equipment from them. Okay, so before we do anything else now, I'm going the wrong way.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm entirely innocent.
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay, so that part is pretty key. Talk to her before talking to him. I just want to see something. By the way, this lift, you just have to wait for it to arrive. Okay, so this is if you keep the thing, this is the Krogan. If you want to talk to him before fighting him, then you should have, not like me, come back to the Norman and tell the Hanar that you're keeping it first. You had to talk to the Krogan first, so I did it in the wrong order. Please don't step right in front of me. Can some of these powers please refold? Okay, so that was exciting and everything. Well, I say that's the Krogan that wanted the package. If you wanted to talk to him first, then don't talk to the Hanar and tell him you keep it like I did. First talk to the Krogan and tell him you're keeping it. Okay, so then we just make our way back to the bar. And remember to go talk to Parsini first.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Oh, nice, internal affairs. I don't have time for this.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Your call, Commander, but I say we help.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Pay me.
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Analaeus' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
Okay, let's ask about these things now.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
You gave me the company line about Peak 15. What's the truth?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
That sounds like fun.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, so next video we'll go talk to him, see if we can convince him and stuff. But this was fun, I enjoyed it. It's like I say, sorry I did that thing with the Krogan in the wrong order. But be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.